Final pair. Jesus, a clever bit of bowling, Flem. It's almost out of the palm, isn't it?
Yes, and he's got a deep grip too, hasn't he? But you come down one half of the ball, it can't come out as quick. You imagine back home, they'd be gripping and turning. There's that Yorker. He's got a good skill set.
It's quality bowling, yep, that's why he's here. One of the things which Andrew McDonald wanted to evaluate was the death bowling to help Kane Richardson out, who does such a superb job. So Shinwari's here for a period of time. Harry Gurney comes in later on in the tournament.
Big reports about him.
Well, he's an outstanding. He's got an economy rate of in the 6s or just maybe 7 at Trent Bridge, mind you, which is about half the size of this ground. So he'll be an excellent death bowler. It's also one of the things which makes left-arm fast bowlers so difficult at the end is you feel like they're taking away one half of the ground. I mean, Mitchell Starc is the best at it. Wide of the crease, angling in, can often get the ball to shape away, and you don't feel you can target the leg side. It just feels like it's out of your repertoire. So, and that's when the change of pace becomes so vital, and I think it's really, really good skill to be able to do that. And this round the wicket option, tough for a batter.
Usman Khadir. What's he got with the willow?
Well, he needs Majid, doesn't he? He needs something special. I've no idea what he's got.
Highest score of 36 in T20 cricket.
Right. I'll tell you what, the Scorchers will take that right now.
That's handy. He's hit a couple of 6s as well. Doesn't use his feet a lot, but
it looked like it did.
A real eye player. That's the end of the 18th over. It's 9 for 102.
Oh, those feet went nowhere. They actually didn't move the whole time. I love that.
The old Peter McIntyre about that.
And that was much more skillful.
South Australian player who sometimes played for Australia.
Yeah, a lot more skillful than anything Macca did. Just want you to have a look at this piece of footwork from Khadir and talk us through it, Hodgie, from a batsman's perspective.
Well, I'm actually more excited about the wheels that he's got on. He's playing for the Perth Scorchers. He's got some Red Renegades shoes on. Not sure if they're even spiked up. They look like disco shoes more than cricket shoes.
They're spiked up runners. More comfortable.
Kane Richardson will be bowling to Usman Khadir, son of the great man. Oh, he's got a piece of that, but straight to the field.
There's not a lot of footwork, but if you get the ball outside of stump, I think he knows how to hit that ball.
Nothing there, is there? Not even a call either. Just hit it and run. Tell you what, with those wheels, I reckon he's got something special with the bat. That's not it.
No contact there. What about his old man? Remember how he used to flick the ball up in his hands?
Incredible leg spinner.
They just dive those massive wrong ones back in.
Played 1 year at the Carlton Cricket Club in Victoria. He must have been close to 50. Abdul Qadir took 60 wickets, I think.
Wants to play for Australia.
Favourite hobby, playing snooker. You don't need a lot of footwork for that.
No, Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan never used too much footwork playing snooker as a world champion many times. Wonder if that's his idol.
Don't need a lot of personality either. The old pot pack days. There wasn't a lot of sizzle attached to a lot of
essential viewing back in the day. So is this. Just get 9 balls. A couple of boundaries. Get to 120. That's a runner ball.
This is going to be the Scorchers' lowest score away from home. Just to highlight how tough they've found it with the bat in hand tonight.
But it's interesting being out there in the middle, though. It was the most grassed pitch that I'd seen at this stadium. It seemed quite hard, but it did have that skiddy feel to it. And they've got a phenomenal pace attack, the Perth Scorchers. Change of pace.
Yep,
change of pace.
But, Flem, the years, and Hodgie, you were probably attached to the franchise, the years that the Renegades played so well here, it was because they adapted to these conditions, and they are unique. The pitch and the ground is nothing like this anywhere else in Australia.
They're extremely unique, and this is probably the one game where you just want to... You're happy to win the toss and bowl because you just want to see how it evolves. So, big toss to win from Coops. Once you see the first game, you get an understanding of how it plays, and generally just gets a bit slower as time goes on.
High in the air. Again, no real purchase. Simple catch. Dan Christian, end of the innings. Very impressive bowling display and fielding display from the Melbourne Renegades.
Yes, certainly so, because the Scorchers didn't have a bad power play, but they've lost wickets very quickly once they got out of it. Berendorf, that's been the shot that's been hard to play all night. It's skidding on. It's too quick to get in and under, and they've been bowled out with 6 balls to spare there. So an amazing effort, Renegades, with the ball, but a big job for that man on screen when he gets the opportunity to bowl on this pitch.
Well, I guess one thing that I'll be disappointed about is not playing the last 6 balls out, but what a job from the Melbourne Renegades bowling unit. They started well with Shinwari early. Richardson chimed in with 3 at the end off for 23, and that was an outstanding effort, but they'll be delighted with that. Not a lot there from the Perth Scorchers. Maxi Klinger, Michael Klinger was the only one that really showed some intent or game plan on this wicket to show some style to bat deep, but really just too much frustration of dot ball pressure and loss of too many wickets early before that critical moment of hitting at the end.
As you can see, there's not too many significant partnerships throughout that innings, but with the ball, Shinwari, the Pakistan quick, he's going to light up the big bash while he's here. Wickets, economy rate of 4.2. Nobody didn't have to do much tonight, but we know what a very good power player he is.
All right, we need to get to a break. The Scorchers are 103. When we come back, we've got the bash, we've got the bikes at Marvel Stadium.
दो या नहीं एक बाल्टी वाला और पुदीना पता और किताबें रोटी पास्ता